What's going on, people? What's going on? I'm not gonna stay on that long. I'm gonna stay on long enough to make my point, to be heard, to say what I need to say. I do live streams like this at times, maybe to help somebody, maybe just to give my perspective, to give my thoughts on life. Maybe somebody's going through something, and I can say something that's relatable, say something that's of value, substance. That's what I attempt to do with these particular type of things. Sometimes it's not even about how many people watches, but that somebody watches and somebody's affected and somebody is moved by what I'm saying. So I come to you tonight to say this. Somebody I know personally is going through something or doing some things that I can't really talk about on the live stream, but it's about choices and things that particular people go through, a way of being, a life, you know. Um, Sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we don't make the best choices, right? And we allow ourselves to go down the dark path because maybe we don't believe in ourselves, or maybe, things are just not going our way for whatever reason. What's going on? Good to see you, Victory Leo. And I'm here to say that regardless of what you face, regardless of what you go through, as people, we can be more. As people, we can strive. What's going on, Black Storm? See you. Appreciate you for coming by. As people, we can be more. We can be so much more than what we believe, what we see, what we face. You can be so much more. Good day to you, big guys. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping by. And I think sometimes we don't give ourselves enough of a chance to be more, to be our best selves, to put our best foot forward. To, each day is its own opportunity to do what's best, to do what's worse. We have choices. We have particular destinies that's laid before us. I know Big Guys that said something real deep in the chat. I wish I could use it. I forgot it, but I may use it in another video if you would allow me. And it's just some deep thoughts, about our memories and stuff like that, and about different things that affect us. And just to piggyback on that, I say, look, regardless of what yesterday was, regardless of what you face today, you can definitely be more. You can definitely do more with your life. What's up, Rusty Faith? It starts with us, though. That person in the mirror, that person that you with, when nobody else is looking. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go with life? What choices do you want to make? I remember this was a philosophical thing one time that I heard where somebody says, well, you can choose to do the right or the wrong thing. You can choose the dark or the light. Each one is your choice. And there's nothing wrong with making a choice, which to be your best self or your worst self. But in making the choice, it reveals who you are. And the choices that we make each day reveal who we are, the type of lives that we want to lead, the type of people we want to hang around, the type of decisions that we want to make. Not to get too preachy, but somebody needs to hear this. And I'm not trying to beat anybody down or anything like that. I'm not calling anybody out. What's going on, Romo? Yeah. Nah, all is well with me. All is well with me. What's up, Melanie Jane? I'm just here to just put out an informative message, a positive message, an enlightening message, a message of hope. To let people know that regardless of what you go through, regardless of what you're facing, regardless of where you're at in your life, if you fight for it, you can have peace, you can have love, you can have hope, you can have the type of life where it matters that your presence is on this earth. Sometimes people, get into hopelessness. They lose hope. They lose faith for a better tomorrow. And sometimes that's all on us. Sometimes it's really just that person staring back at you that's not giving you, there's always hope, Road King. There's always hope if you want it. There's always hope if you're willing to fight for it. There's always hope if you strive, for better. There's always hope if you're willing to go through stuff. And a lot of times I see in life there's people that are not willing to go through stuff. There's people that face obstacles and they fold. And I'm like, I can't understand it sometimes. It's like, if you have life, if you have mobility, if you have your thought, if you have a support system, why are you not fighting for it? Listen, I may be an old man, before I get all the things that I really need and truly want in this life. But at the same time, you know what? If I have breath in my lungs, if I have life, if I have people that love me and support me, God in heaven that gives me life, then, why can't I, go for my best? Why can't I strive? Why can't I be more? Why can't I do what I'm here destined to do? Why can't I be all that I can be? Not to quote the old army thing, but like I said, I say to you, why can't you be all that you were meant to be in this life? Why can't you be all that you should be? Why can't you strive for better? You don't have to be perfect. Just be the best you that you can be. Be the best you that you're supposed to be. And I get discouraged at times when I see people giving up on themselves. Don't give up on yourself, man. Don't count yourself out before you actually got in the ring. And I see people, in the arena of life. Sometimes they count themselves out before they had a chance to take a swing, before they had a chance to see how they could get up. It's like the old question goes, why do we fall? The reason we fall is because we, to learn to get up. It's like riding a bicycle. One of the most important things about riding a bicycle is falling. It's falling off the bike. You need to fall off the bike because you got to get up and learn how to balance yourself to ride the bike. And once you get up and balance yourself and learn to ride the bike, you learn how to maneuver through the pitfalls, the roadblocks, the streets, the alleyways, wherever you need to go. And it's a metaphor for life. We fall, we fail, we go through things, we struggle, and we learn to get up and overcome those things so we can learn to be balanced in life, take the good with the bad, the sunshine with the rain, all that good stuff. And, in saying that, I tell folks sometimes it really starts with us. Sometimes it's really that person in the mirror, Blackstone, I get tired of the pity party. Yeah. I mean, and sometimes, the pity party, is a popular thing to do. I tell anybody out there, stop feeling sorry for yourself. If you're feeling sorry for yourself, pick yourself up and do what it is that you're supposed to do. Do what you know how to do. Stop finding reasons to give up on yourself. Stop finding reasons to see the negativity in life. I remember when I was young, I used to be angry a lot about different things. And I remember one time somebody says, was it all bad? Is there nothing good to smile about? Is there nothing you can be happy about? And I thought about it, and it's right. Not every day is bad, and even in a bad day, not every moment, is anguish and pain and despair. No, it doesn't have to be that. It's what you make it. What's going on, D Murder? I see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. But like I said, this life is what you make it. As human beings, we can be more. We can be our worst. We can be our best. The choice is yours. And, like I said, if you want to be the best version of yourself or strive to be the best version of yourself, that's your right. If you want to be the worst version of yourself, that's your right. That is your right. Yes, Will Smith said something like that in The Pursuit of Happiness. You got to go out there and get it. But whatever you choose in this life reveals who you are, your character. However you face life reveals who you are. Whatever you choose to take in, however you choose to perceive it, however you choose to reflect it back to the world. Definitely much love worldwide, D Murder. Definitely much love. But first I say to folks, have love for yourself. Appreciate yourself. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself hope. Give yourself a reason to smile. Give yourself a reason to get up. Give yourself a reason to have passion. Thank you, Vinny G. I'm not as wise as I would like to be, but I'm just trying to help somebody, because there's somebody out there, there's a couple of people out there, there's many people out there who don't understand that sometimes the reason they don't succeed in life is not anybody else. It's like one of my favorite quotes from Shakespeare: the fault lies not in our stars, but in ourselves. And sometimes when you look at that quote, it's saying that, it's not about the external things out in the world. It's about what's going on inside of us. Our way that we react and we handle the world. We can't control the world. I can't control the world. I can't even control, your feelings and emotions on this on this live stream. But I can control how I respond to people in the world. I can control how I interact with the world and how I perceive things. And I say this, don't give up on yourself. You can be more. You have more in you. but you have to want it. Nobody else is going to want it for you. I can give up, you know. I can be somebody that doesn't do what I'm supposed to do. I can be somebody that's in a pity party. I can be somebody that feels sorry for myself. But if I do that, then I wouldn't be so, sexy and beautiful and so much of the G that I am, the legend that I will become. I mean, think about Martin Luther King. What if he would have stopped before he became who he became, or Mahatma Gandhi, or Michael Jackson, or anybody famous, Malcolm X, anybody powerful, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just, anybody, Winston Churchill, like I said, you just, you know, it is what it is, you know. What stream are you on? You're on Mel Mel stream, I'm just speaking the peace. I'm just speaking my mind. Like I said, like I wasn't gonna be on here long, and I'm not planning on holding you hostage on here too long. But the moral of this all is this: we can be more as human beings. We can be more if we fight for it. You can be less. Like I said, you can be less. You don't have to listen to a darn word that I'm saying. You can ignore this. You can thumbs down. You could delete this. You could unsubscribe to my channel, whatever, right? But at the end of the day, whatever choice you make reveals the character who you are. If you choose to face life, yes, big guys, life is a challenge. And if you accept that challenge, that's cool. If you don't accept that challenge, that's cool as well. But that just reveals the type of person that you are. That just pushes to you, the point to you, how people should treat you and how folks should interact with you. And the question is, how do you want to be remembered? What do you want to pass on to your children? What do you want people to say about you in your life? What do you want to, what lessons do you want to pass on? Because each of our lives have some lesson, have some blessings, have some mishaps and things that we shouldn't do behind it. There's always a story or something for somebody to learn. Do you just want to be the example of what not to do? Or do you want to be somebody who kept it real, who held it down, who taught, who lived, who laughed, who loved? And, just, took on the challenges of life. Yes, Melanie, is your life something that inspired other people? Was your life worth living in the first place? And that'll be seen in the end. Thanks for the thumbs up, Romo. Having acceptance, exactly, D Murder. I mean, but it all starts with us. It all starts with us. And we can be more, especially if you have breath, life in your lungs, mobility, just the mindset to do more, to be more, to strive for more, to reach for the stars, to go beyond the stars, to go beyond your wildest imaginations, your limitations, whatever they may be. Like I said, I'm not saying this just to be inspirational or positive or whatever. I'm saying this because this is real. It starts with you. You can give up on yourself. You can be feeling sorry for yourself. You can check out of life. You can do a lot of nonsense. Or you can stand up. You can push yourself up, dust the dirt off your shoulders, get yourself together, do what it is that you need to do. But at the end of the day, it starts with you. I can't do it for you. Nobody else on the stream can do it for you, no matter who you are. Like I said, sometimes people take themselves out of the game. Sometimes people take themselves out of life. And that's what I want people to understand if you watch this. Many people will smile in your face, but still, yeah, definitely. There's that. All I'm saying is, life is a challenge. Life is full of struggles. Life is full of ups and downs, peaks and valleys, things that we go through, that we face. I pray for strength for it all. I pray that you have strength to deal with it all. But like I said, each day that comes, you have to be willing to deal with it no matter what comes. The rain, the sun, the shine, the snow, whatever it may be. And on that note, I'm going to finish drinking this tea. Forgive me for my voice. I love you all. I appreciate you. And, fight for the best of your life. Fight for the rest of your life. Fight for, the best situations possible. Fight to be the best version of yourself that you can be. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Thank you for the thumbs up. Reshare this. Like, subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe to each other. You already know.